Okay. Hello. Let's get started here. Start marking things on my chart. Lots of things happening today. All these sell side just got absolutely taken on the 15-minute chart right now. Okay. Sell side. Where am I looking for? Oh, there it is. Mark this any inefficiency that's unmitigated upside, and also marking any that's already been respected, like this one here, which we did make the low. We came back up, retraced for lower prices. This is the next draw, the media draw right now. Would put your focus on. Very bearish here. Wow, this is pushing. Alright, I'm gonna clear up on the 5 here. This is way too much.
Yo.
What's
goody?
Let me see. Let me check your volume. Case test real quick.
Test.
Yeah, that's good. Hello. Look, you made it on time. We just started like
What's
a minute
good,
ago.
chat?
Let's see. Make sure everything's good. You just got on, right? So like you didn't trade anything today?
Yeah, I didn't trade at all.
Alright, man. Time for you to deliver a banger. Did you look at the charts today?
You said what?
Did you look at the charts today?
The charts? Yeah, I was getting through it as I was like doing what I had to do, but no, I did give out an idea, which was really nice, but I didn't take any positions on it because I wasn't home. But that 5-minute gap at 11:10 a.m. felt was free, so I just told my chat, I was like, yo, if you guys want to go short here, you can. Right into that 4-hour wick low and then 209.
I think I saw that in your channel.
Yeah.
It's good. Just pushing now. But like, what are we down right now? 2%? No, not even 2% yet. It feels like it's 2% because like we were been stuck in this range and had no delivery until today, where this 4-hour candle was like almost 200 points. Oh, yeah, that's 200 points on this 4-hour candle alone. Yeah, shit been crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've been selling off nicely.
Alright, let me say that we're online. Okay. Yeah, we should be going for the next draw here. Just want to see this in the hourly. You can see more clearly there.
Should tag 206 here. Should see that low get ran.
Let's do a P&L check before we start any trades. Let's do green, red, and let's break even. Let's see what the public sentiment is. Yeah. I'm gonna update this to bearish on all time frames pretty much right now.
Yeah, I felt like price was decent today, to be honest.
It was, yeah. I think the AM was good because I was trading AM in my Discord, and we had like a few alerts out. And then so for PM, we're already close to the draw, so I don't know if I'm gonna try to jump in here. Let's see. But basically, we've been in this range. If you look at the 4-hour here, we've been in this range for kind of like more than a week almost, and now we're finally breaking out of it. We had like a lot of lows being built up, ES made an all-time high push. NQ didn't. That's why we had a strong SMT there.
Bro, look what I just sent you. Holy shit! I just popped on. Just saw this. This is insane.
Yeah.
Look, look where we put the high of
You
the
want me to
trading day.
share in the stream?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. But dude, that is like prime fucking session correlation move there.
Yeah, this is what
Prime.
Lento is sharing. We have the Asia high, Asia lows. You don't have that. You just have the lines. It looks pretty clean like
Yeah.
that. I have the blue too and like the
Yeah.
background, but yeah, we have the Asia highs, Asia lows, tight consolidation. London takes it right at open, which you have like just to confirm, like what's your time when you do Asia and
Asia's 6 to 3, and then London's 3 to 9:30. 9:30 to 4 is New York for me. But I don't use.
Yeah. I think I had something different before, maybe like the ICT kill zones, but I think I changed it to yours, and I feel like it's been much more easy to read because like there's no gaps or anything.
Yeah.
So basically, like Asia is like future open all the way to like London, almost London open. Is it 2 a.m. or 3 a.m.?
3 a.m. Or yeah, I use London open for 3 a.m.
Yeah, so 3 a.m. and then all the way to 9:30. That's like you're considering that holding in London, which is fair. But basically, we had consolidation right near the London open time.
Yeah.
We got the high taken. This is for NQ here. It would just slowly grind down. Do you have anything for like New York AM or anything?
No, I don't. I use it like because I'm usually on the charts 24/7. But I just use that indicator for ES and London or London and Asia.
I think okay. I have it somewhat different a little bit. I have it 6, basically future open all the way to 2, and then 2 to 9:30. I think that's what I made maybe the adjustment. This has been good for me because that's what I consider London. London opens at 3 a.m. I want to just look at the zone at 2. It was mainly 2 to 5. I think a lot of people look at, but I just extend it all the way to the 9:30 open, and then you can see more of a session correlation there.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got strong distribution. It's continuation from the London after we took the high, both for NQ and ES. Interestingly enough, there.
That was pretty clean. Holy. London traders love that.
Yeah,
they love that move.
That's why like sometimes I'm like London gives. I feel like overall London might give the best like deliveries, so consistency wise. But unless I'm living in a different time zone, I don't think I can trade London. And then Asia is very slow, but if you can manage it like the way that Lanto trades too, just waiting for it, trailing it stops, and just waiting for like the internal moves and just riding it there, it pays.
For me, I just look a lot of what New York close does, and if New York close is good, I know that Asia just isn't looking at generate liquidity; it's actually looking at a move as well. So if New York ever like takes out a big area like an external high or low, and we see price close or trade well into close, I maybe sometimes look to trade Asia. If it's ever flat though into close and we see nothing really taken out, I think more so Asia is just going to generate. And you see what we did last night. Asia more so generated, London more so delivered. Once it opened, and bro, you look at the high that
continued
session. Yeah, all we did was see continuation. That's all it was. It's crazy, how correlated they are.
And now the PM starting just making another low now, or we might just give another continuation all the way to the sell side. The last one I have marked right now is 190, and then I guess we'll focus on 160 if that gets cleared. But those are the draw right now. It's very strong bearish bias. ES really doesn't have much until 58.15. It's like another 15 points away. But yeah, I think we just tapped the sell side just now at 205. Should be looking at lower. Zeke just said, if you trade Asia, aren't you addicted? Let's are you addicted?
Well, no. For me, I mean, you can quote unquote get addicted, I guess. But now, it's for me, it's just more so learning all 3 sessions, all personalities.
Yeah.
That way, once you do learn, all 3
he's getting his
personalities,
screen time in instead of studying it one at a time. He's like, let's just do all at once.
Yeah. But yeah, it's learning all 3 session personalities, and just pairing that up. Because once you learn all 3 and what all 3 really do, you can more so like utilize that to your advantage for bias. Like for
Yeah.
last night, you see let him come up, take out Asia high, and what do you see all night? You see it sell. What do you see New York opening range do? So see continuation. So then you zoom out through a higher time frame, look at externals and internal range of liquidity. Just be like, okay, this is where we could trade into because price is aligning now with where it wants to trade into, which is obviously sell side targets. So you just look at what we do overnight and like we didn't doubt for no purpose. Like we saw price generate through Asia, deliver through London, and boom, right? So
Yeah.
it's a little complex, but once you get the hang of it, it really is better.
ICT shows how to trade Asia. Does he like? How do you show how to trade it? I feel like even if he does, it might be different from what other people would look at Asia because Asia is just so unique in the way that like you have to analyze it properly with the way it delivers. And if you don't, you might try to have the same trading style for New York AM, and then you wonder why we didn't take a certain liquidity. But yeah, there was a time period when Asia was like a very profitable, the most profitable period for Lanto. I just capitalized on Asia. I'm like, how is this happening? And every time I try to join in Asia, it's just so slow, and I lose my patience.
Yeah,
I see the delivery there.
remember there's like a stretch where I would go and try to be like, oh, I'm done for the night, and I would like either buffer or make a lot through Asia.
Yeah,
During
like
that
these
40
buffer could
stretch.
be like, he's like, oh, I just want to build a buffer, and the buffer is like 1,000 per account. It's like, is that a buffer? Or is that like, are you done for the day?
Bro, yeah, I mean, that's before firms started getting regulated.
Yeah.
You're starting to see all these firms get, dude, it's so frustrating. Because firms are such a good source to like scale. If you have a good skill set, low capital, it's such a great way to scale. I mean, even if you do have, it's just a good way overall to scale. In general, but if they start regulating more and more, like you've seen Apex regulate with more rules, FTT start incorporating more rules. I'm
Yeah.
hearing in the grapevines that Top Step is incorporating
Yeah.
some
So
new
Top
rules
Step's
as
next. So
well.
we had FTT, we have Apex. I feel like my funded futures has been doing pretty good with what they're doing, as in like they already prepared ahead of time, so they don't have to change much. Yeah, but Top Step is out of the big prop firms in the future space. Top Step is the only one that hasn't done much yet for the changes. I think they already talked about a lot of changes coming,
Yeah.
so we'll definitely see something coming there.
Um. Oh no, man. I mean, might be time to get out of props. If it gets too regulated.
I,
Uh.
I think the
I'm just.
best way to look at it is like we'll try to adapt, but like if you lose your scalability, like try to like let's say each firm makes you just trade one account and then can't go back to sim or anything, that's gonna be tough. Like that's where you probably have to look back um to sims or to just live count and focus again.
Yeah.
But
I think. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if firms get too regulated, maybe 2025 we take a bit of a different route. I don't know. I'm just looking at scale at this point personally. I'm
yeah,
just trying to like scale more and more and more and more. And if they regulate and they minimize scaling,
the skill set is still there, man. They can't take that away from us.
yeah. So that all it is now for me, Brian, at least I feel, it's just scaling now. That's all it really is.
Yeah,
Obviously, we're gonna continue to refine, obviously, but I feel like we're at a point where we could scale pretty confidently. So if they're regulating, like, and they're minimizing the potential, I don't know.
make your own firm, dude. We're gonna let's say an example. We do have our own firm. Like we're gonna have to comply to whatever everyone's doing too. So like it just ruins the point, anyways.
Yeah.
And it will take away a lot of time from what we're trying to do, which is to scale up and refine our trading. Because there's not that many prop owners out there who works closely a lot of time with props. Like they're not really traders anymore. They're just working their business now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is something like they need a certain amount of their income to come from live accounts. I guess the big thing would be like how much do they need? Is it just like 10% or something, or at least something, or is it like a good chunk of it, like 40-50%? That'd be then you will have to move a lot to live.
Dude, the thing I don't like about what Patek said on his stream when he was discussing like incorporating the rules of if you have a live account you can't trade XFAs. He's like, yeah, we don't want people playing the game. I'm like, dude, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, bro, if you what's the point of prop firms to give you more capital to scale? So if you're put on a live account, like, it's just a live account at that point. Like the point of you trading on a firm is to pay them a fee to use their capital. That's the whole overall point. And so when you minimize that, that's you're not doing that. Like you're technically still doing it, but you're not doing it to how you know where it could truly, I don't know, or at least where it used to be. Because you could have 5 XFAs now. I know it's all simulated capital, but 5 XFAs 150k times 5. You do the math versus you just being put on a live account exactly. That is so much of a downgrade. And so at that point, if you're just restricted on a live account, you might as well just go trade your own capital at that point, you know? Which obviously, me and Brian both too, but...
I think their angle right now, which I guess it does make sense, like, if you compare, like, they'll make the comparison of if you compare, let's say you have 20k in instant profits or 10k instant profits, they cover you live, it's like 4k per, they cover you live, and they'll say, like, you can't do the same leverage, like you would on like a regular live account versus the way that you're doing with them. So like in the aspect, like, you have 10 contracts or $10,000. Like most of these firms, they require 10,000 margin for even one contract. TradeMate maybe for day trading wise could do like 1,500 per. So you could do like you'll be maxed out at like 6-7 contracts if you do want to full lots in. But for Top Step, I guess, or even other live prop firms, they would encourage, I guess, like they're like, okay, we'll work with you. If you want more sizing, we'll offer it to you. So I think that's their angle. They just want instead of 5.
Is it really worth it though?
I mean,
is it really worth it though?
I would rather have the split account because I can manage the risk better. But
exactly
that that's what they're planning. And
well, is it really worth for extra couple minis per trade or whatever they're offering? I don't know if it's really worth. I really like Top Step though. Like I say this, I'm not bashing them. They're a really solid firm. They really they're the firm out of all firms in the industry, in my opinion. They care the most for their traders. I just don't like the way that he sort of talked about what they're trying to do. Like, if you're gonna restrict to a live account, you're just essentially a firm that's giving you, I don't know. You're minimizing traders' ability to scale. Because when you have 5 accounts,
well, I feel like I don't know. I could see it a lot for the most case, but like if you have a lot of profits, let's say
that's true, but
days, you can do a lot with that still. But if you don't, it's not gonna work well.
Fair, but how long is that gonna take you, right?
Yeah.
If you're trying to scale, that's gonna take you a hot minute, right? Because you typically, if you trade, what's their bot? They give you the email where they're like, yo, we're interested in moving you to a live account. Yeah. Like at 5K, and so. I believe an average person gets moved to a live within 10 to 15K in profits. So even on 5 accounts, that's 50K. Sure, that's nice, but at that point, it's just that's less capital than I have on my live account. So for me personally, at least for me, I feel for me, I don't know about Brian, I just feel like there's no advantage on being on Top Step when you could have 5 XFAs in a live account. Now, if they want to, be like, okay, you know what? We're seeing you trade like this on a live account. We're seeing you trade like this on XFAs. Here's the new rule: you can only trade the XFAs as many with the same amount of leverage as you would trade a live account, if that makes sense. If they do something like that, that's fair. But they take an approach that they are. I don't know if I really like that. I guess they have.
What have you heard? Because nothing's confirmed, but I heard some things too. I think what they want to do right now, like straight up, would just be like you can't have a live and XFA at the same time, which is fair. I think no firms do that. But I guess the next part would be like, what happens when you blow your live or withdraw all the profits? Like, can you just go back and sim, or are they gonna have a rule against that?
Or if they do that, can you deny the potential of going to live? Because at that point,
will allow that. Like, there's like in the contract.
Okay, Brian, think about this though, right? If you're for us 5 accounts, like I guess it's not the worst. Think about a trader on one account, 150K account. If he gets moved to live, he maybe has 5-6K in profits into that. 50K account, maybe a bit more. So now you're dealing with the 5-6K live account. What's the point of doing that? What's the point of doing that when you could fund that easily on your own and have no rules? No, no rules saying that you can only take 50% of what you make. All this different stuff. If they're restricting you to one account, say you do one account, they restrict you to that alone on a live account. What's the point of being on the firm? It's more so. There's not many benefits to that.
You also have to pay, I think, like $150 for professional fees. That's just how the regulation would be. I don't think the prop firm could control that. They need to put people.
That's fair,
alive.
but I don't like the I don't know. If they did something else, fair, but I don't think, like, if there's a trader out there who's really trying to start making consistent trading, but they have a good skill set, but they don't have much capital, and they trade 150K account or 100K account. If they make enough and they get moved to live, now you're dealing with, because if you guys don't know, whenever you get moved to a live account, all the capital that's on the account doesn't go through. It's just the profit that goes over. That's left over. So say you're on a 50K account and your balance is at what? Say you're 6-7K in profit. The 6-7K in profit goes into the live account. So now you're dealing with 6-7K in capital. Like, for me, I don't feel like there's a point in doing that, because at that, it's just the risk reward is not there, in my opinion, because now you have these rules to still deal with, and you can't even scale up much because you're sitting on a 6K account that you could only trade because you're minimized to that account through the new rules.
Yeah, I mean, once the regulation comes more like all the way in, like maybe they'll allow like multiple live counts instead of like 5 compressed to 1, and maybe it'll be like, you can have 5 different live counts, just be split up or something. I don't know if that's possible, or if that's a good thing either.
Dude, someone said having a live account on Top Step is so easy. It's so easy, especially with their low consistency rule on their funded accounts. If they wanted to stop traders playing the game, add a consistency rule. Fair, do that. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But don't restrict in that way, I feel. Bro, I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like you get a live account pretty easily on Top Step. I don't know, but
yeah, I mean, if you have experience, I don't think it's that hard, because like once you get the 5K mark, you get the emails like they're watching you, and then once, I guess I believe like after a few more consistent days, consistent like green days, where you're risk managing well, maybe like 5 days more, or if you like cross like a certain threshold, it could be like 10K or 12K, they'll just ship you live there. That's based on what I've seen and my experience and other people too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then if you get 30 days of Top Step, you can withdraw the whole thing. Which would they let you do that? Like, you have a live account, you got 30 days. That's green. Can you just withdraw the whole thing, and go back to sim?
It's not worth it.
They're gonna have to think about stuff like that.
It's not. If you're on one account, you move live. It's just not worth it. I'm gonna be completely honest. Now, what the rules, definitely not worth it.
Yeah,
so that's why
man. We just have to adapt to things, man.
Okay, if it's that point, I'm just gonna get off the firm respectfully. Yeah, the point for me to be on, like, the only reason I'm on firms mainly now is because I already have the skill set. I'm just looking to scale, and so if they minimize the scale factor, like, there's no interest for me in being there, in my opinion. That's just me being completely honest.
I think if you do what you're doing on Apex, let's say, you have 20 counts, you build them up, and then let's say you bring up all the counts to like 10K each, that's 200K. And then you transfer it to live. They probably give you the same leverage, and it doesn't feel that bad because you have a lot of profits, a lot of drawdown to play with.
Okay, well, what's the incentive for us though?
That's the thing, man. Like, well, I guess, wait, when you get shipped alive on Apex, let's say, can you just withdraw the whole thing and just fund it on your own prop?
I would do that. I have no interest.
I feel like there'll be a limitation where you can't withdraw the whole thing. They want you to stay on the firm so they can make the split off of you. That's
supposedly how Top Step's going to do it, right? I don't know. They'll have more information in the future, but if that's what Top Step, there's just no. If you're on a 50K account, you can't move. There's just no point of you being.
Well, yeah. I mean, either like, what's their game plan? Are they trying to make that 10% split? You know how you can withdraw 90% and then they keep 10? Yeah. Are they trying to make income there, or are they trying to copy trade?
I'm not sure. I think they're trying to do what Apex is trying to do, which is just minimize, obviously, players who quote unquote play the game. But like, if anyone's watching this, any CEO that's watching this, I say this in the most respectful way. You do have to trade slightly different on a prop firm than you trade on a live account, at least for me.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're trading multiple accounts. You're not just trading one.
It spreads on the drawdown too. So I mean,
the rules.
I think some people were trying to compare. Like, let's say you have 20 counts, you do one mini. that does not feel the same as doing one contract or one live account or one account with 20 minis. Like you get like a different feeling, and then depending on the drawdown, it could be different too. You would need a lot of drawdown to do 20 minis compared to one contract per out of 20, spread them out.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I really like Top Step. They're my favorite firm out there. I just hope they don't regulate hard, because they're by far right now the best firm in the industry when it comes to being lenient. Like they always approve you. I've never heard like
rules, man.
Yeah,
Or
no,
basically.
essentially. That's what you want, right? So, you know, and so if they start regulating, it's just like, bro, like where do we go to now? You know? Like where do we go to a firm where it's as fair as possible?
You got Apex.
Yeah, Apex, all right.
Apex 3.0.
Apex 3, bro. I mean, frick.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty unpredictable where things are going, and I guess it depends on the regulators, like how harsh they or how much they want to pursue it. We just took that low on NQ. That's kind of the main low. After that, like we don't really have much on the downside. I kind of want to see this 15-minute close first because we're going to create a large unmitigated gap there, and then we'll see what happens from there. But yeah, there's not much to trade here, guys. There was like some good draw targets if you were able to get shorts. Maybe like retrace it in this 1 minute here to take down lows. I don't like the risk reward those type of trades. But yeah, it's pretty bearish right now. Like I said in the text here, if we flip this 15-minute, then I'll look for the upside. Until then, we're just gonna wait and look for shorts if there is a nice frame set up there. But yeah, how are we gonna retire by 2025, man? If the firms are shifting, are changing. We'll see what happens. It looks like 2025. I think it's the dates like early, like quarter 1 2025 is when like a lot of people were trying to prepare for that compliance check and the regulators. But every firm has been pretty stern about it. We just took these equal highs there on ES. What are you guys looking at right now?
I want to see us drive lower. We could retrace here, but I do want to see us drive lower.
Yeah, I think we'll at least get a nice retrace before we think about lower. We've been driving down all day. We're about to get this 15-minute close here. This might frame.
My live account might be the only withdrawal I get this month, which is crazy to think about.
Oh, well, you have the Apex like withdrawal already.
Well, who knows? You never know.
It's 40,000, right? 20 counts, 2K each.
Yeah.
Come on, man. They paid me, man. We're no different.
Or they might just slam me on something I don't know.
You probably have the more consistent sizing than me because sometimes I'll do 1-2 contracts and on a good setup I'll up it to like 4 or 5. But I think you've been pretty consistent with that. Like you switch from micros to minis, like low minis still. Like
yeah, I've been doing the last pairs like I just did micros. That's it.
Yeah, so like they should have no excuse. I think the beauty of Apex 3.0, if you see through all their changes, they are promising fast approval, which is good, and then like no ambiguous terms like, oh, you're gonna get rejected for this, you're gonna reject for this. It's like they're not gonna do that anymore.
Are you sure? Because it's been 7 days and I'm still under review.
Bro, you gotta wait for November 1st, man. We're still working on like November 1st is when, you know, the new payout system works. Right now, the risk control.
Oh, okay, I see. So it,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So after that, then
Oh,
like
God.
you should get instant payout November 1st if you have enough days already.
All right,
If
you heard it
not,
here
then
first from
something's
Brian. You heard it here from Brian, right? If I don't get approved this window, it doesn't matter because from November 1st on, I should get approved every single time.
yeah,
Huh? Go?
yeah. And,
Go?
and then after what was it? 6 withdrawals? Is it 6 withdrawals? You can withdraw the whole thing.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care if I get approved this window or not. Cause I have so much I have so much money in those accounts. I just care about, like, I don't know. We'll see November 1st on. Maybe the approval or the request after this one is gonna be more important, so you can see the new rules and shit.
Yeah.
But
I mean, your
I feel
request
like
right
for me
now
at least,
is under the old rules, right? Because you requested before they dropped that 3.0.
yeah, I don't know,
Right.
but at least for me. Wait, y'all can hear me? True, right? I'm gonna make sure y'all can hear me. Yo,
I don't know
I
if
bought
I
a
hear that
salad
much.
bowl. The past week, I bought a salad bowl 3 days out of the week for $40, bro. I'm paying $40 for a salad bowl, but it's so fucking good.
Mm. That's their pay. That's what they promised, man. I think this time they would deliver. Oh no, they've been delivering. If you guys seen this whole month, not just don't take my word for it. Just look at the community. Like they've been approving pretty quick. Like within 2 days type. So they're what they're trying to do is like they're like we'll under promise but over deliver, and like so far this month they've been delivering. Every other month it kind of hit or miss.
Bro, it's so good though.
Where'd you get that salad bowl from? It says
Cava.
Oh.
Cava, I don't know.
Kava. Is it the Greek place, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually like
It's-
that
yeah.
place. It's like Chipotle but for Greek basically. But they do pretty fresh produce there.
Dude, it is really good. Like, I could taste, like, the organicness in there.
We're gonna
That
we're gonna
makes
get
sense.
sponsored from Kava.
Nah, imagine. Dude, yeah, the next month will tell for Apex, in my opinion, but
Yeah.
I think a lot of their
Same
new
thing.
rules are just, yeah, go ahead. You go ahead.
I was gonna say same thing is for FTT, like because you know how delayed they are. Some people have been waiting a month. Some people waiting 2 months. We don't even know.
Yeah.
So it's like I think next month, really November election time too, is gonna showcase like
Big
what
month
the
pops
next
month.
yeah where we're heading. That's that 15-minute fair value gap there that I was looking at. We just created once that closed. If we get any bullish signature, especially sweeping I guess the next low on ES, I think this is the final low on ES here. If we can get was it 58.16, which are 5 points away, and then 11, we really don't got much. This like air below. Kava's fire. I've been looking for a buy into them for long term. Are they in public stock? I feel like if it is,
Are they?
it'll go crazy. I don't know. Maybe I feel like they're private.
Whatever it is, bro, if y'all want a fire salad bowl, go there.
Bro, the last time I was in Kava, I just went there. I think it was like 1 or 12 or something. And like the longest line, I think I took a picture. I think it was like 25 people in front of me, and I'd never seen that before. I was like, damn, like, and then
Really?
like I feel like I went sheep mode. I'm like, okay, since everyone's waiting, let me just wait in line. But like, if I thought logically, I should like, let's just get out of it. I'm just go for somewhere else. But it was like 25 people in front of me, and I think it took like 25 minutes ish, or maybe 30, for me to get my order and get
That's
the food.
crazy.
But I think since everyone's waiting, I'm like, I guess I'll just wait too.
Yeah, I don't know what they do, but it's fire. I want to see 158 get ran through that 4-hour gap fill, and then we see a nice
Yeah,
volume
I'm
under
looking at that too. 4-hour gap failure.
Probably just blast lower, yeah. What a sell day though. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Should be low. This
Yeah, I
4-hour here is so large, man. This is more than 200 points. It's about to be 300 here, and we're still going.
Yeah.
We're really not getting too many entry models though. I think if we tapped inside the 15-minute and moved lower, I would probably play the downside already. There's just a lot of holes in my setups that I like to take where I'm checking every box and it's missing some stuff. All right, we're looking at 16 here now.
Yeah, there's 158. 4-hour gap.
Like there's such a large gap after that too. Like there's a lot of air below. This happened early October, I guess too. We're just rebalancing.
Wait,
on higher time.
isn't it supposed to be October this month?
October? Is October the first half? Like we're wrapping up. We're preparing for the election.
Hey, buddy, listen. It's not up, bro. It's down.
It was up when it was up. Now it's down October.
Yep.
Deep drive in there. Almost negative 2% on the day on the Nasdaq there.
Remember that negative 7% night?
Yeah, I was telling someone about that because they're like, "Oh, what's so special about that trail method?" Because I was like utilizing that the other day. I was like, "Isn't that so simple? Like anyone can do it." It's like, yeah, but like you can you got to use it effectively. I was referencing the example that you did when you like it was like 700 points on NQ drop and you held through that just using that trail method. So something simple could still make you a lot there. Shane said made 50K that night. There we go.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I don't really think I'm gonna close this poll. So far, 56% people say they're green initially. I don't know if it changed since this PM, but I haven't taken anything yet. We got a nice deep drive here. Somewhat of a 3 drive. I still want a retap back inside this 15 minutes, so I mean I feel like it's still dangerous to take a long stop until I see clear confirmation. We just haven't got that yet.
Ooh, yeah, negative 2% day into close is risky. Yeah, time on the low here is just tough.
Because yeah, like look at that. Like I mean, if it's just grinding down all day without really any retracement or willingness to try to hold, you're gonna have to wait patiently until it flips. And also waiting patiently to see if it does want to retrace for entry model. Yeah, Kane is here. He said 20K incoming. Kane said he wants another 150 point drop. What is that total? Like that'll be like 2.5% day.
059 seems really good. Or 049.
Kane already, I think, moved away from prop a little bit. He's been trading his live count. I don't know if you saw it. He came on the other day. He said he started like 100K starting balance, and he ran up to 300, and which were the profits. It's like he's like, I did a prop. Let me just do it live. That's what we might have to do too if the regulation like restricts you to one account, let's say, and all that, and you can't scale up as good with many accounts anymore. Just gotta adapt, do what we can, continue making money. I shorted 507 this morning. What? Are you holding still? He's like, I'm up 350 points, by the way. And whoever's in Kane Discord right now, they must know the details. He's like, I'm up 300K.
This bull is so good.
I mean, Lanto, I think you should plan to have like the Top Step Live, find a good trade and trail that, and like maybe you hit a big winner, be like 20 contracts, just holding it through for like hundreds of points.
I already did that. Cost 700 points that one night.
You gotta do that live now, man. If they don't let you do a sim fund anymore.
Nah, on my lab, I'm really strict on my lab.
Yeah, let me see what.
Really strict.
Asia here. Wait, which 15 minute after Asia high? I think you're talking about after the London grab the Asia high here. Yeah, that's what we talked about the stream too. It's after that London high taking Asia, we just sharply move down. I'm gonna reset my count to 130k tonight. You might as well just go fresh, go to 100k. Clean number. 130k is 26.5k John. Oh, so you're basically simulating it like an Apex account without the rules. But the only downside in that aspect is like, you know, if you blow 20 Apex count, you just lose like, I don't know, like $1,000 maybe in start fees, maybe 2,000 if you're failing a lot of evals. And then if you try to do the same thing with a live count, you lost the whole thing, 130k. So that protection is gone. That'd be a good challenge, though. It's like, okay. Oh, wait, Kane, can you even trade Apex again? I don't know, like, if you got, like, the email saying no eval or whatever. Or if you can't even talk about it. I don't know. Or do you have a live account with them?
Yeah, me and Kane should link, like, for like a month, then just run up Apex every single day. Just copy trade each other. He trades London, I trade New York.
No, you trade Asia, bro. You trade Asia, he'll trade London, and then you guys can both just take turns in the New York.
I don't know if he traded London last night. London was so clean.
I think he did. Dude, Kane is in the UK time. He gotta be capitalizing on all these London trades. John more or less said he was open to this idea. To the idea. What's the idea? Dude, I forgot what we're talking about. Whatever Kane's saying. To be determined, I guess. John more or less said he was open to the idea. Is it the reinstated where you can go back to Sim, I guess? Oh, okay. I mean, they did take a big loss. They took like a 2 million loss. But like, you're good, man. We unless they want to copy trade you. That's what they need to focus on, man. Like sustainability in that way. Still moving lower. I want to see this 5816 get tagged too. Which is still itching lower. There's lots of air here. No reason long at all. But yeah, really tough to short when we just keep on taking every low without moving, trying to move back up. Yeah.
They should let you trade your Apex again. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Bro, he made too much money.
Maybe, yeah.
Unless they have like a system in place that's ready, like, okay, we're gonna start copy trading these accounts. If Kane gets back to Apex again, unless I'm trade, he's gonna be the cause of Apex 4.0. We don't even know what that's about. It's gonna be a new rule change. Yeah, but I'm surprised Apex don't have a rule in place. Maybe even in a contract somewhere that like it limits the profits you can have per account. Because even TopStep has that. Like, didn't you say that, Atlanta, when you had like more than 50k profits? On XFAs, they capped it. So in the aspect like you didn't know about it, you ran up to like 70k. Like they just only let you keep that 50. That's crazy.
Yeah, I ran it up to 53, I think, once on 5 accounts. And I got moved over, and the balance had negative 3k. And I was like, bro, what?
Hey, did you
How am I
talk to him
negative
about it
40K?
just to make sure?
No, yeah, they just anything over 50K that you make, they delete. So it's 50K like total, by the way. So say you make like 25 or like what's I gonna say like 40K on the account,
He
and you
withdraw
withdraw
2
20.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
okay, I
draw half,
see.
you draw 20. It's not 20 to 50 now. It's still 40 to
Yeah,
50. Yeah,
I see, I see.
it's 50K total. Yeah, including payouts.
Looks like Top Step owes you money then. But, like
No.
that's just like so funny because like Apex could easily do the same thing. They could be like, okay, we're gonna cap it to like 20,000 per account or something.
But on negatives, not negative 7% night. I, account balance was. I ran the account balance from 0 to 50K, the cap within one trade. That's crazy to think about. On dead
That
accounts.
has to be a record because like
That
you
has
you
to
don't
be,
see
yeah.
you don't see 7 points in one night like that
Well,
unless the market crash. The profit
I
wasn't
have a
backed in.
screenshot. I have a screenshot. I'm gonna send it. Show your chat. What's up? I'll be right back.
All right. But yeah, guys, I wish I could be like Lanto in the aspect of like I can hold a trade for a long period of time, but I think for me, man, I'm just so focused on like base hits. And even if I see a good trade, I'll hold it for to the next high or next good target. But he'll just hold through that, and it could be like 50 points, 100 points. He's still holding. Like, okay, let's see if it takes me out. And if all the stars align, he's up like 400 or 500 points now. It's like I would have been out in the first 100. You just leverage up the right time over 70 days. Yeah, I think I did hear about that. Like, did someone say you mentioned where you talked about in that podcast that you made like was it a million or something in one day in one session? That has to be like was it 50,000 per account too? I don't know how many contracts that is though. Like 10 contracts, I guess. Oh, the accounts are getting frozen, so I do had X days to make as much as possible. Dude, on the flip side, that happened. I think that happened similar to me when I was in ETF like years ago, and I had like this was like back when like no one was making big profits. It was 10 accounts. I had 15K per, and like it was like 150K, and they're telling me like I might not get paid out. I freaked out. I was like, okay, I'm gonna start running up. I blew. I think a big chunk of it the next day because I was like, shit, they're trying to mess with me. But I guess in your case, like I've even talked about other people. I think someone in my DMs, they're like, I have a million in profits, and Apex denied me, and all that stuff. And then he got the email saying he can't go back to eval, and he got stressed out, and he started trading recklessly or trying to run it up even more, and then he blew that too. But
Yep.
you got safe there. What's up?
Check DM.
Oh yeah, you found the snapshot.
Bro.
This is three
when this
contracts
happened, it's
too.
crazy.
Three
Yeah.
contracts. Did you close at 53,000? You closed at 49.
Yeah, I think I closed at 48, 49.
48.
I got
Dude,
trailed
your
out.
open P now was 50. Did you know that's high? That the cap was 50.
Nope.
Oh, so if it in like a different world, it runs to like 100K per account, and then like,
Yeah.
dude, that would be they're like, okay, we're only gonna let you keep 50 of that. Yeah. This is like you gotta frame this up. This is a milestone. 50K on 3 accounts. Why don't you have 5 accounts at a time? Was 5 accounts a thing at a time? I don't remember.
I had 2 on NT.
Oh, and, like you just didn't copy trade them.
Yeah, I activated 2 accounts on NT by accident. Or it was before. I forget, bro. It was either before they started to let you like activate on your own versus when they just do it themselves.
Yeah, I know what I mean. Now you stick on trade evade.
Yeah, 100K. They're capped at 50 though, so that 50K they make on top of that, it's not realized.
Bro, on these sim funded though, they should look into like really trying to make money off some of these trades. Like especially if someone has been doing really good already, you could talk, you can have like a risk control in that or something, but they need to start developing systems to start copying people trades to be more sustainable in that way too. We just broke another low one in Q here. What are you thinking about the charts right now, Lanto? Do you like anything to take?
I like downside still more.
I like downside too. I just don't know where like to enter. I feel like just because you just keep on. I don't know where I would want to do risk reward wise. I feel like if we can get a pop below this 15-minute, I'll be much more confident. But we just have this unmitigated area. I'm not too confident on it yet. But that boy Kane said he wants, what is it? he wants 20,000 flat. You got another 130 points to go.
Bro, I forget how. I'm gonna try to be me when I say this. I forget that Kane's like not our age. He moves and
is he 28 or
I don't know, but I know he's a little older. But
he
moves and like talks like this. So I was like, yeah, he's just one of the boys. But
yeah,
he is one of the boys. But like, he's a little older.
I get that. Oh, he's 30. Okay, never mind. So like I think Ash trades might be around that age too. But for me, like I perceive Ash like he's like much older just because the way he carry himself and talk and like that. But for Kane, I feel like he's one of us too. He's like he could be like 24, 23.
Oh, he's been traded for a minute too. He's been traded for a long time. Kane. He hella experience. He got that ICT 30 years of experience type, you know?
Kane is unk status now.
But no, it's good. It's good seeing him win because like I don't know, it's just good like seeing real people, like transparent people out there like win. Trueness, honestly.
Yeah.
Cause you have people out there, bro, who are scumbags and they just lie, and people just fall for it, and you know they just end up making money off that. But I don't know. Like at least I know for Kane, I know for myself, and I know for you, Brian. Like when it comes to like ratios from like making money, trading versus everything else, trading related, like it's not even close. But for most people out there, guys, 90% of their income plus is off affiliates or Discord, and then 10% or even less is trading. So
yeah, well, when you have that, like I guess when you have that comfortability, you're not really trying to scale up your trading. You're not trying to improve to that maximum. You're comfortable already. Similarly, like I guess the good reference would be Patrick. Like he makes so much money from affiliates and his partnerships and his brands. Like, does he really need a trade? Like he could blow all this count tomorrow, and I don't think he would care as much because that's only like a fraction of his general income. So I think that just lacks the motivation to get maximum, to get better.
I don't know if I like that.
What?
Just like having that mentality.
Wait. Of what I said? Wait, what would I say? Which part is that exactly?
You're talking about how like they already make so much money, so they don't feel like they need to put risk on or like trade.
No, I'm saying that they make more money from their trading, like outside of their trading, so they're not as like motivated, you know?
Yeah. I see what you mean.
You don't agree with that?
Like as in like what it is or what they're trying to do, if that makes sense. What are you trying to say here? Like that mindset that you're talking about, is it for them to have or for them to like just be in right now?
No. The motivation to grind to get bigger, like it's still there, but I'm talking about to trade to like scale up like, in that aspect.
Yeah, for me, I'll say this: if I'm doing Patrick Wheeler numbers, making $5 million a year in affiliates, like I'm looking to scale my trading, right? Because if you have the skill set,
I would think so too. Yeah.
If you have the skill set, right? Why not, right? So that's what it is for me.
Let's see. This is what Kane shared his charts here. So let's see, what time frame is this? The hourly, okay. So we got the SMT. This is NQ chart here. SMT with ES. The previous week low that we broke already, and he's looking for a drive inside the standard range projection. Let's see, he put the manipulation leg there. Yeah, okay. That looks good. Yeah. I don't know if we get here today though. That'd be very aggressive. But tomorrow should look for something like this. I kind of want to see this ES ran here. There's just not much to, I think, trade when everything's like already made the action already. And we're just grinding down. But for those who traded AM on Discord with me or whatnot, like we got some good trades. That's why we're up on a handful of accounts already. Would want to keep on continuing, but sometimes PM just doesn't deliver or give that clean entry like other session would. Brian, you, Kane doing stream soon, dude. Kane, let's figure out a date. What do you want to hop on? We need to see the skill set. We run it for real traders. We're not doing no Top Step TV. This is, yeah. He's been very busy. It's fine. We'll probably find one maybe early 2025 then.
2025.
Unless he can open it up.
Bro, what? Hey, you're backed up that much?
Whatever schedule works, man. We're still moving.
25 is crazy, I ain't gonna lie. I'm busy myself, bro, but 2020, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know.
You're going to Amsterdam? Is that for vacation wise, or is that for something else? Still moving lower here. Yeah, just not much to do yet. Oh, I think that's that low taken there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just really watching for the next draw, and we just keep on jabbing. But I think for me, like I don't think I typically trade when the move is already like big delivered and like without any retracement. For me, I don't know about you, Lance, so maybe you could share your experience on this. So, like I can't find myself to just jump in unless I see somewhat of a attempt to go up and fail first.
Yeah, that's fair. I only ever I'm the same way. I only like, you know, just enter without that if we see an area of liquidity, whether it's internal or external.
Mm-hmm.
First big area of liquidity that we have not taken out yet, that is obvious. I might write it to that, but post that, I don't really do that much. Because, like, it's all hindsight from there if you don't get a retracement, you know. Because you could short lows and we could seek lower and it could be good hindsight, but
Yeah.
it really just more so depends. It's either that or if there's a true area of draw where it's completely obvious and paired up, like price is advocating for much lower as well,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when I'll ride. So yeah, on days like this, you just see how aggressive price is, and
These days, like, if you're already in from a little bit earlier, maybe AM session, you're just folding, just sitting there, sitting pretty. Nothing much happening. Even early PM looks like too.
If you were to short down here, what I would do probably too, if you were, is just take lighter size and just wider stops.
Add to it? Or...
Yeah, just lighter size, wider stops. That's really what I would do. If you short around here.
Yeah.
For, you know, single retracement.
Kane says, I'm having a party at my house, so if you come here. Oh, for your birthday. We bought a slide. Dude, Lanza, we bought a slide for his birthday. Was it his
Kane don't fuck with me,
31st
bro.
birthday?
Kane don't fuck with me. That's a reality. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'm always down to do stuff, bro. Me, bro.
Make time for
Me and
it.
you gotta like. We still haven't linked yet, bro.
Hey, you're the one dodging, man. You're the one dodging. We gotta make the plan.
Hmm.
We need to get the UK fit to even show up first.
The what? The UK what?
The UK fit. Do they have that one fit?
UK fit.
Yeah. We gotta dress up as UK customs.
Okay, do you hear this? This fucking idiot. What the fuck you talking about? I think you're trying to say like you want to look like a roadman. Is that what you're talking about?
No. No, just forget it. We'll move on. We'll move on.
UK fit. Could someone clarify to me what he's talking about?
Let's look at the road, man. What does that look like? Let me see.
It's just a guy who wears like a tracksuit, pretty much. And
I think that's I think that's what I'm visualizing.
Bro, see, like I knew it.
You know what's funny too? Or just not funny, just something I saw. Like I think when I was watching the podcast, I saw Kane have so many jewelry there. He got like rings, chains, everything. He was dripped out to the max.
Oh god.
And then I think there was one like I just popped in his stream. It was popped my feed, and he was holding up a little bag like as a preview, and he's like, "Yeah, I just got this bag." You know what Kane's spending with his payouts.
I'm just scared to spend money, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
He's like, let me enjoy myself. Let me get this bag. Let me get these rings. Let me get this necklace.
Oh.
This is
Me and Brian, we wait for BOGOs. That's what we do. You know? We just wait for BOGOs. The thing I don't do what Brian does is I don't wait for BOGO food on food.
No, I wait for no. The food thing was a one-time thing. It was like, I pointed out for fun, but we're talking about sales like Black Friday. I would typically wait for most of my purchases until then. That's just me.
You're funny as heck.
Dude, I could do like $1 million in a month in payouts. I'll be like, I need to wait. Do I need a new monitor? Let me just wait. We can make it work. We'll see how that habit lasts. I think this is pushing.
Yo, chat. Whoever's been in here before when I was on the old mic, rate the new mic versus the old mic. Is it actually better? Let me know. If you've been in here before. Is it better? Okay, cool. It's at 11 now? Okay.
This is just so slow.
You can hear me eating?
I can't hear you personally.
My biggest fucking ick, bro. No, you're lying.
This is insecurities.
Brian! Nah, you gotta delete this. You gotta delete this VOD after I'm done. I swear to God, you gotta delete this VOD. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, I don't think I can hear you. I don't know what they're talking about.
Dude, y'all are hearing me much?
Sorry. I think it's a Discord. We're like, I hear you through Discord, and they have that like feature where it's like it clears it out. I don't even hear you. I don't even hear you.
Yo, I'm so sorry if I've been annoying. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. If I was watching somebody, I'd get so mad if I saw that. Yo, I'm gonna go on mute.
Lanto was grubbing, I guess. I couldn't hear anything. We just have a lot of air below here, guys. I'm trying to see what it wants to do from here. I don't think I see any confirmation for even longs for first off to do the flip because I need confirmation there. For short wise, I still need like we just keep on leaving internals with these smooth highs and not even retracing to like a 15-minute internal either. Just grinding it down.
I'm gonna just finish the rest after the stream. I'm done eating. I'm done.
See, you made Lancel shy, guys.
No,
You guys should have lied. Like we don't hear a thing.
Dude, it's just I don't know. If I was watching a streamer, like that's probably the biggest thing I'd hate. My fault, guys. Sounds like camel munching grass. Bro, y'all are crazy.
He said he's a camel.
No, that shit was so fresh though. It was so nice.
Ava.
Bro, I didn't even get through. I didn't even get through half of it. Gee. Someone in my chat said you sound older than Brian now. Haha.
Oh no way. No way.
Yep.
I need a voice changer. I can't let that happen. Next stream, it's gonna be a voice changer on.
Yo, remember that one time there was a person that popped in. He was like, "Yo, which one's Lanta? Which one's Brian?" I swear to God, I forget there was one comment one time where someone walked in. He's like, "Yo,
yeah,
who's the one speaking right now?" Funny as hell. Sounds like Dorito and Butterfingers. It was grilled chicken, romaine lettuce, what's it called? Feta cheese, cucumber,
you make chat hungry, man.
What else? Onions. That's it. I got double grilled chicken 'cause I'm a big boy, you know. All right, back to trading. I don't want to get too off topic. Looks like we're trading lower here. We have a 4-hour BPR, yeah, on NQ.
Yeah, mark it
I believe
out.
so.
We're kind of on this right now.
Yeah, 4-hour BPR. That 2 a.m. candle and that 2 p.m. candle previous day before that. I want to see it's drawn to 049, which is that 4-hour gap entry. We're just bleeding, man. You look at that 4-hour. Look how aggressive that sell is.
Yeah, it is just bleeding.
Where it all, if you guys are wondering where it started from, go back to Tuesday 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and look what we did off that wick high to that 6 a.m. candle on Thursday the previous week. Pretty much, you see prices essentially come up here, sweep that, boom, and then seek that reversal, initiate that reversal. And what do you do from there? You compare session correlation through higher time. You go to smaller time frame, and you compare what we do overnight. You see London sweep that high after you've seen the previous day sweep that external high. You see London sweep that Asia high internally, and then just end up bleeding back down. So that's how you pair up higher time frame and smaller time frame, and boom. Then you get a trade like Kane had today.
Push it a little bit down.
Do we believe that if there's any opportunity to retrace here for a fair entry model, that'd be good, but
yeah,
it looks like it's a slow gliding lower. It's such weird territory here. You know where it's gonna go, but it's just like, okay, are you gonna give us a fair entry model, not tag us out prior to lower? BPR and FEG. A BPR is a fair value gap and an inversion. It's how the same zone, same time frame. Fair value gap's just a fair value gap. That's it. So BPR is just double confluence. It's an inversion and a fair value gap in one. in one zone. So it's like a double PD array. It's like a double support line or resistance line, depending if it's bearish or bullish.
You think we move lower?
Yeah, I still think we achieve 049, which is that 4 hour.
Let's try to fight here. Yeah, sorry, trying to tag it down.
Fun fact, that 5-minute gap from earlier today, you would have never gotten trailed out. Had I been home, I guarantee you I would have had a massive day today. This is why I hate missing trading days, because I knew if I was home, I'd definitely be up a certain amount today. Beautiful move today overall. His name is Lanto. B, could you not do cap lock? Giving me pick me vibes, just type normally heal. Oh,
We just move lower there.
yeah. While you're eating cap, I found entry if 127 mean threshold and 1 click candles. 30 plus more stories.
What's happening outside? I don't know if I'm getting robbed or if this yard work. Somebody's knocking my window.
It's the IRS.
They're like, you haven't paid your taxes.
You owe more than what you reported.
Dude, what is that
You have 1
sound?
million. No. All it is scaling now, bro. I'm just trying to find out ways to scale more and more. Yeah, we can hear that now. I can hear that now.
You can hear my sound?
Just now, just the most recent bang.
I don't know where that's coming from. Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself quick.
You're good, you're good. No one dissed anyone. Alright, bud. Stop baiting. 4 out of 10 bait. Anyways, we flush this low here. We'll probably see that 049 low. I believe. Is it 049 or 056 that I marked out? 056. Should see that low.
I'm getting robbed. No, it's the washing machine.
Imagine.
What happened?
Now I'll tell them, if we flush this low here, we'll probably draw into that low.
Which low are you talking about? Or which time frame?
BPR low.
Is it 4 hours?
Yeah, the 4 hour 056, so that most recent, or that gap around the 2 a.m. gap. I'm just marking that out.
Yeah, I see it.
Macro gap and it's a 4 BPR gap as well. But the entry of the BPR, we already tapped into it.
Yeah. This is just a one grind down session, man.
Yeah, it's just lower. Dude, your stream's going where else? That's good shit. Good freaking shit.
What do you mean going?
Do you remember we would pop on and there would be like 100 or 200, and then
oh yeah.
Within a couple months, this motherfucker's doing like what 10x. It's crazy.
Dude, it's because we've been doing consistent call outs and just trades, and like I guess it shows with our performance too. Like we've been having winners after winners.
You want the best stream on YouTube? It's right here. Yeah, without a fact, you're not gonna hear any obnoxious sounds from any streamers. You're not gonna hear anything stupid. You know, chill, have fun, and trade when it's there.
Yeah. I just wish
Brian's
he had something good today.
Brian's having a crazy month this month. He's still as humble as normal, right? And that's how you should be.
Still saving, keeping the expenses low, waiting for the sales. Nothing is gonna change that, man.
Listen to people eat kava, bro.
It's in my blood.
Shut up, bro. If I'm gonna watch the VOD back, if you could hear me munch, I swear to God.
We're gonna keep it up. We're gonna post it after.
Bro, that's like my biggest oh my God. You think Apex would do 90% off on Black Friday? I don't know. If they were to do it though, it would be that. I feel that or at Christmas. But I don't think they'll do it. I just think it's not sustainable. I hope they don't do it either. Dude, you guys remember the last time they did 90% off? Their fucking servers failed for like 2 weeks in a row. Me and Brian were on fucking suicide watch.
We're like, please, please, don't do this to us.
Bro, me and Brian were like, dude, like, there's just no way. Because we got caught in it one time, and then they
Yeah, like,
said they were going to reset.
This was it was like 2 weeks of errors or problems out of across like 9 train days or something like that. And the one day where it's like, it was that bad, it affected us like hard. Like, it was clear. They're like, actually, we did a lot already. We're not going to do it this time. That was concerning.
Look what someone in the chat just said.
We're not going to read that. We're not going to read that.
I go, that's crazy. Chat's wild.
We're gonna pretend that wasn't even seen.
Bro, these kids are definitely like mad young. And here comes 056. It's crazy. Price just consolidated so heavily for what, like a good week and a half or so, or was it 17th? It's now about 5 days, about a week. And now you're just seeing prices, boop, deliver all of it in one day.
Mm-hmm. All of it, like literally, I'm not even joking, like the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's been one grind down session. Oh, I haven't traded my top step yet, just because I was waiting for. I submitted the payout last night. I haven't heard back yet. This is like probably the longest time. Usually it would be done already. They try to limit me. Mm-mm. I'm just selling off so hard, man.
Yep. Flow bleeder.
Just waiting for something. Maybe we'll get something.
At this point, you just look at a 1 minute retracement sequence and just slam short at that point. That's what Price is offering right now at best. Just 1 minute retrace.
Literally,
slam
you say
short,
that,
call.
and then the next time that happens, it's gonna be like the biggest pump. It'll be like,
all right, watch this 1 minute retracement here. Short it and ride it to 056. Not financial advice.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, is that financial advice?
No. Nothing.
He said Lento said he will reimburse you for all.
people, if that's the case, people are gonna start losing on purpose. Just because
this is guaranteed, brother. This is like a you can't lose situation.
You'll see this wick though. You'll see it come back down and just trade lower.
that's the theme it's been doing, so I wouldn't be surprised. But like, where would I mean? I'm gonna just maybe just see as like a hypothetical piece. I don't like to trade these type of conditions here. But we did wick no gaps really. I'll look at 30-second too. Every time we retrace up, we just move lower and lower. It's like at first move. Let's see if it holds. Look at the 5-minute here too. The closest thing is the order block here. If you're very aggressive, but you want to see this retrace and then slam down. Not much of a 5-minute gap anywhere either.
Hopefully we just get some type of entry model confirmed lower.
There's another 15-minute here too. I kind of feel like we want to retrace this 15-minute here though. It's so, we would need a lot for it to move though. But I'm just not married to longs until you get full confirmation. So if you guys see any shorts, it's probably gonna take. But there's just too many internals too. Like even the equals relative highs just everywhere. So maybe this is the attempt now. We're like near close to, or we're closing the power hour. 40 minutes away.
Any upside met those is gonna be, even if it's a good like 5-minute, 15-minute move, it's still gonna be brought back down. We're an hour and a half away from close, and we're still creating new low of days every couple minutes. So we'll see, but what's chat feeling?
The market needs correlation once in a while. It needs a retrace. It just can't keep up going in one direction forever. Yeah. That's what I agree to. So we have this unmitigated area here, just multiple unmitigated area. Like I mean, we could fill this later, but I like the next one here. I kind of like this. Maybe we can confirm a breaker here. Once we get a nice closure, we got a nice displacement already. This could be a long entry. If we get a nice closure above this up close candle, just for a scalp, and then if we're still bearish, we run back up and then move lower. Some internal highs too. Just 2 internal highs on NQ. Good targets inside this 15-minute here. Good displacement though. Let's see a closure above 120 here. And it's gonna, if this candle close here, we're likely gonna use this fair value up here.
Push. Dude.
We have to wait for our closure first, guys. Let's see.
Yeah, if we take that internal high, the reaction off that. I like the visual you posted. Take out that internal high. Sometimes what ICT traders do is they see an internal high and they see it taken out, and
they flip.
They just
Or...
yeah they flip. But
Yeah.
more so, I'm like even if I'm
Yeah.
bullish, I still want to get it. Still want to see that internal high get taken out, just so I can
Yeah.
know what the reaction is off the high.
Yeah, there's a few people new in my Discord. Like ever since I start alerting there, and trading AM, there's like, okay, so we took that high. Does that mean we flip now, or we short now? It's like,
Yeah.
no. Like, why would just because they take a liquidity don't mean you just flip your trade. Just like if we take a sell side, like are you gonna long? Like no, you need confirmation and everything. This is closed here. We also jeopardized that fair value up there too. Today is something like worth no entry. I feel like either or hard to get like clear entry, but like look at this close here. I don't even know if we want to go back in the breaker. The moment we get in this 15-minute, that's already like what we want to see. Oh, I should have looked. I should look at ES. Was there anything on ES? There's an inversion I guess you could take. Still think it moves a little bit to 140.
Wow, look at that.
Good push.
You see that? You guys see how that internal high gets taken out, and then you see a reaction off. That's what you want to see. Because that tells you at least short term wise, we're definitely bullish.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, now that we did go inside this 15-minute here, like this could set it back for lower prices, unless we get a closure over.
Yep.
Next 15-minute close in 3 minutes here. We'll just see where it wants to land at. Even for ES, this likely could get closure here. I don't know if there's any good fair value gaps open right now. But yeah, if this candle didn't go back down and just close above, we'll likely take the next retracement as an entry and move it back up. Just didn't happen as planned. But what a run. Took a while, but we got that move now. So yeah, if we're just following the buy today and this doesn't close over, we're looking for a retracement. What's the next draw here? I guess the next one would be like, is it 055, the one that you're referencing, the 4 hour? That's like unmitigated.
Yep.
Dude, there's just way too much selling though. I don't know if even. I want to say that for tomorrow though, if we can even do that. Let's see what happens. We got the breaker confirmed here. We did get retap back down here. I still want to see this 140 area here. So we were able to flip the immediate draw, which is our focus is it's 15 minutes in these two internals, but I don't think there was that clear cut of a nice entry that we could just hop on. The longs. Just like a nice delivery PM, but it just one directional, no signs of even trying to retrace or structure. Just it was like just heavily drawn to every low that we've been creating, basically on the 4 hour and the hourly, and that's why we have this large, almost 300, I think 300 points. Yeah, more than 300 points candle on the 4 hour printed. I want to see this still get tagged if it's more bullish, but I'm not in anything right now.
Yeah, 15-minute gap is good for buys.
You guys know what's crazy though? The 2 days that I traded AM, like I haven't traded like for this month. I think I only traded AM like with the Discord and everyone. I think it was only these 2 days, today and yesterday. And when we did that, PM just I don't think gave anything clear. So that feels like a coincidence. I don't know why that happened, but I traded AM a lot yesterday. It was like we performed well, and then same thing today. We also performed well too. Which if you're there, you could see some of the trades we took. I think there's one scalp, and then there was one that's something decent. It was this year. Once we get the 5-minute inversion, look for a retrace back inside of it to take out this clear buy side, which is the next immediate draw. And then this is what happens here. About like 30 points there. That was it. I think PM just not really giving clean entries. Why doesn't Lanto ever go live himself on YouTube? Lance has his own group. He just joins me on YouTube out of just to help out. We're gonna try to. We have it on Friday. We're not gonna do it this Friday though, because I'm gonna be gone. But I think, yeah, we plan to do it Friday. When Danny come back too, he's gonna be on too. So it's gonna be paired up. So yeah, I mean the breakers confirmed there, but we already got that retap in. If we're bearish, what we want to see is get that retrace and move lower. So it's like, I think if we didn't get that tap in the 15 minute already, that long would have been like low risk, high probability.
Bit up and down here.
for those who took shorts on the one time where like every retrace you could have short and made a lot of money, this is the only time where it did retrace and it's trying to hold, which is funny. Yeah, the breaker's holding here. Still want to see this 140 get tagged here. Literally the first time we even see an entry model. Looking pretty good there. Should get that 140 tag here.
Yep. Reverse 15-minute gap here. We can actually see a nice push back up.
Yeah,
and
we might get a power relief bounce. What time frame do you use the breaker from? I'll use it from the 1 for the most part because I get entries off the 1. Sometimes the 5 if it gives the opportunity, but the 5 is a little bit more infrequent. And even sometimes the 15. I think yesterday we had a nice 15-minute breaker / unicorn. Still want to see this get tagged here. There we go. Finally got tagged. And the next 15-minute close at 2:45. They're gonna try to do a relief here. If you're able to get in that breaker, like you got like a somewhat another retracement in to go for that internal. Just not that clean. Why do you guys trade when AM session is so good compared to PM? I trade AM, and Lanto trades AM almost every day, except today where you said you were busy, right? Or you weren't home or something?
Yeah, something came up in the morning, so I had to go.
Yeah. I traded AM the last 2 days as well. Other than that, like I said to every time, like I'm trying to focus, lock in on one session, and I'm choosing PM session to lock in. But I kind of anticipated that PM might be a little bit more terrible for entry wise based off this week. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I trade AM as well. So that's what we've been doing the last 2 days. Fortune said he's in 122. You're looking pretty right now. 122, like nearly the top of that breaker too.
Good push here. But kind of like the way these volume or these candles are moving a little bit, they're a bit impulse like, just like quick spikes.
This is basically saying like we've been dumping so hard for the last like 2 hours. We need a relief. They're like, let's do it. Let's push, guys. Also, the breaker you marked is not a breaker. It's just an order block. For me, this is a breaker just because we have a low here, we have a high, we have a sweep, and then we have a displacement past this high. So that's a clear breaker to me. If you trade breakers differently, that's fair too. But I would classify this as break. That's the only reason I marked it. I mean, if the 1 minute is not enough, you can just go on the 30-second. The 30 seconds is pretty clear. We got a nice attempt. And we're gonna try to go inside this 15-minute here.
Yeah, me and Brian were both in the private mentorship. Yeah, we're
charter
in there
members.
actually. No, I'm pretty sure he's talking about the ICT mentorship group. You know.
Yeah, the charter members, the first mentorship that the ICT ever did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we were in there. Yep.
We actually found each other from there.
Yep. And yeah, ever since then we've just been training. No,
we've been refining.
No.
Some people would believe that. They're like, "Whoa, really?"
No. Crazy enough, I actually met Brian through another server where the owner was a scammer. Like
scammer, as in he photoshopped his profits, or no, it's not.
No, it wasn't him.
It's demo.
Wait, it was the other one. Dre.
Yeah. I guess you could say he's a scammer after. No, I didn't mean Photoshop. I meant he had multiple demo accounts that like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
So
like,
yeah,
he'll trade on multiple, show the green one, and be like, 500K profit today. He's like, what?
Yeah, so he eventually lured in some people to give him money to trade for them, but he just scammed them. He just took the money and just scammed them. It was crazy, but
how many guys stick to break it long, guys, or just any longs after that flip, after confirmation? That's what I say in the chat.
That internal high told you though. You know, as soon as we took that high out and we didn't see that sharp reject.
It's like a magnet. That's what I was aiming for.
Key indication. When you take out a high like that, you don't soup. At least short term minimum. That's a good indication.
This is also like the first time we had a nice displacement that's like not the downside. It's just continuing like holding. Like you see every other one, like we'll get like a few, maybe a 5x close, but this one's been holding for 20 minutes now. This is the first time where we're actually getting maybe a little market here, like with the 15-minute chart here. We're getting a nice flip here. $15-minute fair value gap prevents me from entering. Yeah, we're about to get it closed now. I believe it. We'll get this close here. It's just very trend based. That's what I recognize. So when it's trend based, if you have a draw of liquidity somewhere, like immediate draw that you kind of anticipate that price is heading towards, you might not get the cleanest entry. We had this breaker here, which it was not a unicorn, just a breaker retest. You could consider like a breaker plus an order block here, and a run higher. That's all we got. We didn't get anything fancy like a breaker or a BPR or anything. I feel like even lacks some inversion, unless you look at like the 3 or 2 minute maybe, which I don't flip to. But yeah, the only time in the whole entire stream where I was interested in an entry, it's like, let's get this breaker long, guys, while I watch it burn, because there was no retracement. Do you guys still journal trades a day? Do you still journal, Lanto? I haven't journaled in like a long time.
I'm gonna be honest, not as much as I used to, cause I don't know.
You can see the analytics too, like of our trades, like every prop firm, every other place. Like you can see, like I think that's enough for me in that aspect. Unless you're talking about like specific trades, like this is a breaker trade, this is a inverted trade. But I think that's what I do. Like I'm just analyzing what I've done for the prop firms based on the funded, because I was trying to hold the funded for like a long period of time. Yeah, we're trying to hold each other accountable. 231.
I remember, dude, Apex last year was so special. Crazy. Dude, where has the time gone, man?
Yeah.
Dude, me and Brian were on Apex last year, and like getting denied was like a myth.
It was a myth. It's like, what, you got denied? That's new.
Never heard before, yeah. And now it's just like
Then like when you get 9, you're like, oh, that boy did something terrible.
crazy bad. Yeah.
He must be exploiting or something. And that's what it was like.
Yeah,
Now
getting
the
denied was
eye is
like
different.
equivalent to like getting a ban. That's how it
People
felt
people
last time.
deserve it too. People who got banned or whatever. Like yeah, you
Yeah.
should have got banned. But now like you get rejected for all these reasons. Like oh, you didn't size consistently. You got what else are these reasons that's not popular? I think inconsistent sizing is a big one.
Yeah, DCA.
DCA, yeah.
A lot of people in my chat who got denied from Apex's payout cycle, like they haven't even gotten an email of why they got denied.
Oh, I mean they might get. Apex has been lately since it's growing so big. Like the communication has been very very low. They need a good spokesperson. I think John Skeleton or whatever it is, Skeleton or something.
Skeleton.
Is that it? He's trying to do it, but he could do better too. Because like even when he makes these program changes, like it's still unclear.
John Skeleton. Funny.
I would have an interview with Apex as support. Are you handling any payouts? By chance? If you're handling any payouts, let us know. We need these informations. And those people who are logs right now, you guys are eating, guys. I don't know if you guys took in turtles or just took the trailing. It's just grinding up with speed. With a lot of speed this time around. I think we still have more to go too.
Yep. Good push.
We got a little tiny tap on the ES 15-minute gap there. Just a very strong trend day, which typically doesn't give you like A plus or give you that entry model where like you normally take. You just gotta be in it. And then the next one is 193 here. I didn't think that breaker was a breaker. I think for those who don't think this is a breaker for both NQ and ES, I'm not sure why it's not clicking that it's a breaker. I think it's one of the clear breakers that's not ambiguous. And that's what we were pointing the eyes on. Would like a dip here for longs. I think so too. I think we're about to get this closure. We have another minute basically, and we'll get a close, which will showcase that we just inverse this 15-minute. And I would think that like longs are still good. Closing about 30 seconds here.
Yeah,
I do want to see it return a little bit. See if maybe we'll get a long entry.
Yeah, for me, as long as the sell sequence back down isn't too aggressive off the retrace, I think it looks good for higher. And where do we bounce? That 4-hour BPR zone.
Mm-hmm.
Bounce price range.
So we got that 15-minute close now. I'm gonna delete some of these arrows here. Still draw into the next unmitigated area. I think we'll still pump here.
Yeah, it still looks good. It's just so difficult because on a negative 2% day, it's just you're a bit hesitant because you look at the sell sequence that we got throughout the entire session, from open to where it is now, and it's just straight downside. So
now it's just like It's one-sided upside now.
Yep. Because as much as we're gliding up here, you know, you can see one just good sell candle, good sell sequence, and can be met right back down. So we'll see. But there's a good setup there. For me, it's just like on occasions like this, but it's the retracement that tells me what we were really trying to do. And if the retracement is slow and we see a zone that you mark out, we see good confirmation off it and price validating it, that's good. But sometimes we could, you know, just trade lower again off moves like this. So we'll see.
Low, high, lower, low, higher, high. No way that could be a breaker. I think we're arguing something useless here. This is a low, this is a high, this is a lower low sweep. We have this high displacement through that previous high after the sweep already. No matter where I see it, it's still a breaker.
One second. Yeah,
we're still drawing to this 15-minute here.
Yep. Beautiful move though. Really nice move off low.
I don't know if it's a unicorn though, guys, because I didn't really see any fair value gaps there. I think it's just a soul breaker. For it to be a unicorn, it has to be a fair value gap inside of it. I was anticipating the fair value gap here, but I think it just filled it on the one there. At the same breaker mark. If you can anticipate it, like, even besides us marking it, like, or me marking it, like, I was already anticipating if this pushes this place through this high, I'm going to utilize this as a breaker and then look for an entry to go for the next straw. That's what I was framing up before, like, when the price was, like, at 2100 here. Oh, there's a fair value gap in the 30 second. Yeah, I don't really break down the 30 seconds.
Yeah, I see some traders use 30-minute or 30-second time frames for entries now. I don't know. I know, Brian, you used to be big. I don't know if you still are, but you used to be big on 15-second time frames. But
no, I think I did that for fun, just a scalp.
Did you actually?
Quickly? Or no, like,
I've seen
it wasn't often.
Both times.
Well, I know, but I think I'm on more than one right now. Most,
yeah,
like 80%, 90% of my trades on the one. Some of it might be on the 5, and there's a fraction that I might look on the 30 second if the 1 minute doesn't show anything.
Yeah.
But never. I don't think I haven't been the 50 second in like maybe like 6 months now. It's too unpredictable when you go sub 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is still the framework again. Like, we have 2-minute draws, this 15-minute within turtles, and then once we got the inversion, it shifts it to the next immediate draw, which is next 15-minute internal here, which ES already inside of, and Q's still approaching. And you can see it just slowly grinds up. So I'm not willing to push the buttons here, but if we can showcase that this is still bullish, that's the goal there.
Who's Market Stalker DT? Where his name is?
There is previous week close. What are we guys talking about?
Bro, who the fuck's that?
PDL, previous week low. I don't know where this is from. Did someone talk about the week's low?
Oh, the Kraut on FX. You trade Forex, buddy. So, you know, You're a scammer. If you're Forex related, you're a scammer. I'm kidding. But
Dude, everyone who's on Forex who's actually good, they've been already shifting to futures. I feel like a lot of them, not all of them, but like
they just want to be us, bro. That's what it is. No, okay.
you futures is so much cleaner. It has more liquid, is more regulated, and the firms are easier, or more legit too.
Yeah. You know.
But yeah, I think we do a poll right now. Probably like only 20% of you guys joined in longs this whole run up. It was very hard. I was already like mostly in the sidelines too, just waiting.
Do.
I'm gonna reply to this comment.
Yes, sir. Dude, I was gonna reply to it and be like, dude, on my life, I was be like, yo, Brian, just plug your shit right now. I swear to God. I was about to say that.
This is that type of energy we're working on right now. Shit, people interjecting their opinions, man, about things that they're not even doing themselves.
That's like asking like an athlete, yo, you make you know, like if you're an NBA player, you make tens of millions of dollars a year. Why are you still doing commercials and sponsorships?
Yeah,
it's like, bro, like you have a value, you have a skill set. Why are you like why not monetize it? I don't get it. Why not? I don't get it, bro. It's only trading. Trading's the only industry where there's people like that.
Yeah, I mean,
because you look at everywhere else,
a little bit of it, these like gurus and the people out there, like they compare.
No, that's fair, but that's fair. But even if you are doing what we're doing, like, why wouldn't you monetize? You have a skill. Why would you not monetize it?
Exactly.
I don't get it. Respectfully, I mean, I'm all here. Brian does it a lot too as well. I mean, dude, if there's a person out here who does shit for free more than anyone, it's what he could easily just go back to what he was doing. It's Brian, dude. So
yeah,
but it's just I don't know. What do you have something you've learned and you've worked very hard for? Like what? What's respectfully for me and Brian? What's the gain in us 24/7 just being on Discord, this that, and helping?
And this is a free stream too. Like, there's no point if like I'm not trying to grow anything.
Yeah, I don't get it, bro. I mean, it's just small-minded people.
Yeah. And this is prop firms. I'm like probably one of the bigger leaders in the prop firm space. Like, everything focused on prop firms. That should be what I work with.
It's only trading, dude. It's only trading. When they say that, it's only trading. Like, trading's the only industry where you get scolded for like, monetizing your skill set. Like, you look at anywhere else, it's done in every single business model.
I'm gonna turn on an ad every 10 minutes instead. Actually, let me do.
Yeah, let's do that.
That actually happened. I got monetized again because I haven't worked on it or I was to verify myself. I got monetized after like 6 months of nothing, and then some people in the chat was like, after near the end of the stream, they're like, "What's up with the ads, man? I got 12 ads already in this 2-hour session." I'm like, really? I did not know it was that freaking. I thought it was one ad and that's it. But I don't even know how much that was. Maybe I made like $10 there. Is there any ads in the stream? I don't think it's enabled. I think I disabled everything with the stream at least. It showed who had premium and who didn't have premium. The YouTube premiums. I don't think I have YouTube premium though.
Solid, though.
You have it, Lanto?
Yeah, I do.
What is that? $15 a month or something? I feel like it was like 10 or 12, and they raised it up. I'm like, shit. Maybe I'll actually look into getting it.
So you didn't buy it because it was $3 more expensive than before. But
this guy's a multi-millionaire, by the way. I had it for a while. I had it for at $11 last year, and then I was like, it raised it to 15. I'm like, unsubscribe.
By the way.
Dude, the ad blocker doesn't even work that well anymore either. Like, I have the ad blocker on. It sometimes works, sometimes just fast forward. I think the Google company just really locked down on these ads. I want to see this draw higher here. I can get this inversion and draw this higher. The draw's still high on the upside right now. But what is session today? Have you tried using Brave browser? Okay. Since a lot of you guys are talking about Brave browser, I need to put that. I need to write that down. If that works, that's good.
Bro, someone in my chat, he's copy trading 20 FTTs or 20 FTT accounts and 20 Apex accounts. Dude, what the hell?
Dude, what I'm excited for is my Tradeify right now. I started them. I kept on adding them after I get a payout, and I think I got a handful already now. I got 5 accounts at 6 to 9K, so we're ready, and I'm working on the other 2. Dude, you gotta hop on. You gotta give it a chance. They give you 7 accounts. 7 accounts, 3K each. That basically means you could get 21,000 profits twice a month. So that'll be like about 42,000 if you get max draw. That's killer, man. You add that up with Apex, add that with factor trading, like that's what I told you, Lance. I'm like in December, I'm gonna aim for that $250,000 payout. I'm not trying to force it, but like if it happens, it happens. But
Yeah,
that's the goal. I need to run up Apex again. If I had a healthy cushion Apex, I think I could guarantee it.
Bro, look at this shit.
Wait, did you show us something in the chat?
Yeah, look, he sent a screenshot.
Oh, is that your one of your members?
Yeah.
Damn. 20 Apex and then 20 FTT, and just making $100 a day type thing.
Yeah, I think that's 40 FTT if I'm not mistaken. Is it 20 or 40? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that definitely looks more like. Looks more than. Bro, that's crazy to think about though.
Oh wow, what is Strong's drop here?
Yeah, good little flip.
Let's see. I think if we can watch for this 15-minute here, if we can just come down, drive it, and come back out, look for a long setup there, that'll be something maybe the last thing I will look at today. Still liking ups. Except we do have SFT. I think ES already took that area here. We inverse this and tap that last unmitigated area. Yeah, everything just happened without like leaving the cleanest entry that we could all take together. And I'm not the market entry type of guy. What would happen with us that we can't buy new evals on Apex? If you're one of those people who got the email, I believe during the Apex 3.0, they're gonna start reinstating people based off of what happened. So if you did something like like a tiny rule break, they'll let you back in, but with limited funding, maybe you start with 5 accounts instead of 20. But if you broke rules, you're probably banned. I don't know.
Dude, why? See, I don't get this. Why are they they're adding so many new things at once?
What, you were talking about Apex? Or who?
Apex. They're adding so many new rules at once.
Yeah, I think it's just because of all the ambiguous terms before. Now this is clear cut. That's what they said. That's what John said. Like, as long as you follow these rules, and you have consistent sizing, somewhat consistent. That's the only ambiguous part. If you follow those two, you should be guaranteed a payout. Like no denials anymore. That's what he's enforcing on this time, which is much better than what the guesswork before. Apex rules are confusing. I think this is what a good point that Lanto said too. The 30% negative 30% rule. That's the only thing I think a lot of people had an issue of because unrealized trailing. But that's per trade first, and second, once you have a lot of profits, it doesn't even really make a difference. If you have like 20,000 or like 10,000 profits, that's like 3K per trade. For the first trade, and the next one would be like 2.5. Next one would be 2. That's a lot of drawdown. But that they talked about why they implemented that. It's just because people would just try to save their account and just DCA and all these type of things. Now they allow DCA, but like now you can't DCA without like risking your whole account. So people who try to make like a few $100 risking their whole account, they basically have a preemptive measure against that. The 15 minutes there BPR with it. Oh yeah, yeah. This is a BPR, yeah. Oh no. Is this closed yet? This is closed. Okay. So yeah, we have this bearish fair value gap, that inverse. So it's 15-minute bullish inversion, and then we have this bullish all the way up to this bottom wick here. This would just be that simple BPR. But yeah, that was a good call. I don't think I was paying attention. Typically means if we do take like a nice low here, we drop back in. We want to see it retrace, and if it confirms, that would be a very good signature to look for longs there. We're just getting held back here, but I think if we can inverse this here, we should pretty much look for a big push back up, especially after this retracement already. If we induce that low here. See this close here?
And I'm probably gonna go off.
Go off where?
Get off. No, not now. But I'm probably gonna end the day with no trades. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to log in.
Are you logging a day?
I might try to for Apex, but they're like very strict with the flipping rule now. So.
Oh no, dude, no. They actually have the rule that you can allow flipping now. So you can just do a micro and or not with the same sizing. So if you already do a micros, just do like 5 micros for like a point or something.
And I'm gonna go. Are you guys Are you sure?
That and under the new program, all you need is 5 days. That's $100 profit, and then you can flip the rest.
Wait, so you only need 5 days for profit, and then 3 days.
5 days of $100 up.
And then 3 days you could.
The rest of the days you could just flip. Yeah. They basically said you could flip. Flipping is back allowed, just like DCA is back allowed. Flipping is basically just, let's say you just want a quick trade in, just along a trading day. You just go in like with a micro or a mini, whatever contract you usually do. Just go in and out, just so it shows like if you have a trading day in. But I think that's one of the big things too. Like they're like, okay, we're just gonna allow a handful of things. We're gonna allow flipping. Because some people did get denied by that. They're like, oh, I flipped. I got denied for flipping. Now, there's no ambiguous terms there, too. As long as you follow these conditions, follow these rules, which is the 5-to-1 risk-reward rule? Risking 5 to make 1, that's pretty generous already. What else is there? 30% negative percent rule.
Yeah, I just
screw Lanta.
I don't know. I'm just trying to make sure everything's good. I read their notice board. I saw the email, but I read their notice board more so.
Did it say no? You can allow flipping? It should say.
I might have just missed it. I might have just missed it.
Let me see.
Go to the notice board.
If you look at the notice board, dude, they just copy and pasted my post. You see this? Remember I showed this to you?
Did you ask them and be like, yeah, where's my credit?
Dude, they dead ass copy posted. Like I said benefits, I said cautionary measure, I said modern compliance. All they did was add emojis next to it, which I didn't want to include just to make it, because it's way too many points. They just added emojis next to it. It's negative 30% unrealized trailing basically per trade. So let's say you have $1,000, right? Don't risk more than 300 on that trade because that's your trailing 300, and you can close at 250 and then reopen it, and it'll be 30% of whatever your trailing is left. Dude, Apex should just hire me to give an announcement, man, because they're not the best at communication. Yeah, I feel like I've been delivering. If Apex had a Discord right now, I'd be like, guys, go to the Discord and tell them hire me.
So what's that?
What is happening here? We're getting just tied down. At the moment we inverse this, it should propel. We already got our wick move there. I just want to see what happens. I don't think we're gonna stay along the stream. I just want to see what happens here, and that's probably it. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'm leaving on a trip early morning Friday, and I'll probably be packing tomorrow. So you guys are not gonna see me till next Wednesday. And after the trip, I should be able to just do the daily stream for the rest of the year. Which is good because basically we end off with the win streak. I still have 25 win streak on Top Step. It's all logged and everything on Apex and Flash Rock Trading. I'll post that probably before I leave, and then we'll come back. We'll come back November. I think that's when I come back November, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's a cruise. It's a 5-day cruise that runs from Friday to Wednesday, and then I'll be back probably Wednesday. Maybe we'll do a stream Wednesday. Yo, watch this inverse and just propel higher. This is getting wicked here. We already got the inducement here. It's giving the draw still, the next immediate draw still higher. ES is still holding it nicely. Just kind of, it's a waiting game right now. Yeah, if Top Step approves me my payouts too, I think Fast Track approves me too, like pays me out. I should be at like 140, 150, something like that. I'll have to add it up and I'll share that post. But it's a record high month for me. And I'm probably going to recoup on November. And then December, I'm going to try to go for another big push if I can.
For sure.
And then you'll see Lento probably November. It's going to be a casual 200k month.
We'll see, bro. I mean...
wait, how have you been doing Top Step? I think you've been killing on Apex. I don't know if I've seen you on Top Step.
Yeah, I put Apex back to main focus. I've just been steady on Top Step. Really.
Are you just logging days, or are you not touching them?
So before it was live account 1, Top Step 2, Apex 3. Now it's live account 1, Apex 2, Top Step 2. We'll see though. I mean, bro, if I get denied, I don't know what I'm gonna do on Top Step. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Or not on Top Step. Apex. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Apex. Well,
and I hope this scenario happens. But let's say either you get approved or denied, right? Let's say you do get denied. I feel like the next once November 1st, that's where the 3.0 for payout starts. That's when you should be clear in the ideal like scenario there.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's because it's the first request off these new accounts. So I heard, the first request is...
This first is logged. Yeah, I think what happens for me too, the first, it's under review for the last minute, and then the next request is just like instant because like they already cleared you already. And like as long as you don't break any rules, they should clear you quickly again.
Yeah. But I'm still blessed because I have my live account and I'm able to make a lot off that. A lot more now too, because like me making the money I have been making on firms has allowed me to scale up nicely on my live. So like... was it like either last month or the month before that I had a 80k withdrawal, and this month I'll have about like between a 50 to 70k withdrawal depending on how I end the month.
What balance are you kind of using with the live count?
So earlier this year, I'm not even kidding, for the first like 6 months I would just 75k whatever, I would scale it by the middle of the month or the end of the month. I would withdraw there and then start from 75 again. But I've just been letting it go now and just taking withdrawals when I feel at every single month, like 3 months ago, I traded at a month. I didn't, I wanted to go for a bigger withdrawal, so I stood until the next month and hit a nice withdrawal there. And then now I mean, I used to do. You asked about sizing on my live account with 75k margin. Like when it comes to my live account, I'm very strict on it. I trade very strict on it. Like
usually with TradeMate, right?
Yeah, Top Step I trade the most leverage with because like their rules are very
Mhm.
lenient, and so I feel like if there's a trade I can put high risk on, it's there. But with my not Apex, my personal account, I take 1 or 2 trades a day max, and I take my guarantee, I take what's there, and like this month I've been now able to average probably like what 4 or 5K a day, which is pretty nice.
They-
Um, so yeah, I mean it's because the only reason I'm able to do that now is because the prop firm gains, that's
Yeah.
been able to allow me to scale up pretty comfortably.
And I think you shared on Twitter your P&L basically for Apex like the last
Yeah,
10 days or 12 days or something.
yeah,
You spend it
yeah,
doing it 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, and then
yeah,
there's one day you drop like 1,000, and then back to 2,000, 2,000, 2,000.
yeah,
That's on 20 accounts.
yeah. I mean, bro, it doesn't matter. I mean, I post that stuff. I more so post that for motivational purposes. But if I consistently get denied, it doesn't really matter because that won't become realized. But if I do get denied this period, I'm probably just look forward into next payout because the cycle after this next one or this one right now is I believe where they start incorporating the new rules, right? So
Yeah,
we'll see. But
yeah,
yeah, man. How long do
yeah.
you think they're gonna take for approval off the new cycle? Because if you could request every
It,
8 days,
they said within 2 business days.
every single time.
Yeah, but that's what they said.
Really?
Like, this is business day, so like that could be like 3 calendar days or 4 calendar, depending on if it's weekend. But this is within, so they're hoping that it won't even take 2 days. It will take like the next day over or the next night over. Because
Really?
I mean, if you watched the 3 hour interview, which I don't think you did, they also said basically they have this task team which they're monitoring your trading before you can request. So like your first 6 days, just at day 6, they need to clear you to keep on trading, or they'll send you an email like, okay, you broke some rules. We're gonna need you to see, like they'll basically deny you before you can even hit the request button at the 8 day mark.
I don't mind that. I
So
don't mind that.
yeah,
But are
so
they gonna
so
follow through on actually what they're saying?
I think they will. I think based off this month, they actually submit a lot. A lot of approval happen within the day over, the next day. But yeah, just to carry on what I was saying, their objective is no denials, so you don't have any fear. Like before you can request, they'll just tell you what you broke. And now that they have this program that shows like all these rules, like the 5-to-1 risk reward and the negative 30% unrealized trailing, they're just gonna show you basically a screenshot of your trades and how you broke the rules, and then they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you broke this rules. We need to see 8 more trading days from here, or
And
put you
are
on probation.
and is it all talk or are they actually follow through on it?
This time, I feel like they have a system down this time. Because before, it's like, it's too ambiguous. This one, like, they have this program. They showed it on how people use it, how people can utilize it too, and it looks hardcore.
Yeah.
It looks like you're not gonna have room to argue about it. You're just gonna send you a screenshot like this. This is what you broke. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I feel like you'll have faith, like I will. I did once you got that payout, and then the payout request, and the next day it was already approved, and the next day after you got paid. Like that happened to me twice already. This in October.
Hopefully, bro. I mean, we'll see. The only reason I might sound like I'm down right now. I'm not. I'm just trying to not set a standard for Apex because last time I did that, like I was really let down. So I'm
Oh
like
yeah. That kills
I'm
your
going
mental.
into this almost expecting denial, which it is what it is. But if I get approved, great. If not, I mean, I think I'm confident because I do think these guys, these accounts, these 20 accounts combined, they're sitting with a little over 230K in profit. So I'm gonna just continue to scale them up and like just keep doing me. Because eventually, once the approvals start rolling in consistently, once I get over that probationary period, like all this will become realized. So even if 40K that doesn't become realized this period, I'll just keep doing what I gotta do. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
It sounds too good to be true, but if you think about the trade off with it, like they have basically a lot more rules now on the funded. So I think it's a pretty, depending on if you value payouts and guaranteedness of it, it's a pretty good trade off. So that's like basically the benefits of Apex 3.0. The negative is all the rules that you have to abide by, which I think it'll just get used to it.
They just, I don't know, bro. With they're promising a lot of things, and a lot of what they're promising is them being super proactive, and even with
Hmm.
like in recent history, what they've shown is they're not super proactive with communications.
Yeah, they've been
Um,
But
so I don't
this
know how
plan,
they're gonna
you
do
know,
it.
what this plan has been since the survey, since May already. They just took a long time to implement it and work it out. The whole thing, like the no payout window, 8 trading days, the probation, like this has been talked about all the way in in May. So that's why I have some hopes there. Like that's plenty of time. All right, I'm looking for this inversion and then gonna push to these high here. Still want this high. Yeah, but besides that, I have hopes with that. Like Lanto said earlier, when you have a lot of profits, I don't think the rules really affect people with a lot of profits. It does affect when you have very little, and then people cry about the safety net. I feel like it's not that bad. I would prefer not a safety net just because I can withdraw faster. I can withdraw like basically next payout, but for me, like I didn't get affected by that. I need to trade to make another 3,000 because I got all my accounts. Once I requested, I got all my accounts from 7K minus 3K, so I was 4K. Now I got it back to 6.5 again, but now I need to make like 9.5 now, so I need to make another 2,500 to even request again. So that's just what happens.
Once you get over that 5K buffer, though, so I'm pretty sure what they want you to 2x your requirements. So like what, 2.6, they need around what 5-6K in order to request payout. So once you get over that buffer, though, it's pretty easy in my opinion. It's just a matter of like, okay, are they going to be true to their word, or are they going to keep doing what they're doing? That's really
it makes sense though, like because people would have when they requested on the 50K account, like they would only have like $500 left after they get the max out withdrawal. That's not that much at all, man. That is very.
I'm gonna be honest though. If I'm gonna be completely honest, like that shouldn't matter, bro. If you're trading on a firm, like you should get paid what you made.
Yeah, but like that's like their new rule change, man. Like, a lot of firms.
Yeah, I mean it's fair, I guess.
Though.
Their firm, their rules, bro. But like I don't like that rule because at the end of the day, like what if someone compounds into that goal, into that 2.6 over time, and then they request and they get denied because you need double now.
Well, you won't be able to request now.
No, I know. You know what I mean though. Like say someone's working into that and now they just see the new rule change and they say compounded that 2.6K requirement for the past month or so. Just slowly compounding over time. Now like the rules that Apex are implementing, they're not like based off trading, they're just based off numbers at this point.
Yeah.
So
I mean also like the 50K is drastic, but I feel like if you trade the bigger counts, like it's not too bad. Because it's just added like a few percent, but for the 50K, it's like double. I'm looking for this high to be taken now, 179 and eventually 192. But let's take it. We just got this inversion. We got this 15-minute BPR retap, so that's a confirmation. We look for the 1 minute there too. Let's see if we can ride this up. Yeah. While we're talking, I was trying to mark out this trade here. We got the inversion, we got a confirmation, the 15-minute BPR. I have one in on my Apex to the log of the day here. Looking for 180 and then after that pop to 193. Let's see this pop here. There we go. All right. See if we get 193. If we can get this, we'll just basically wrap the stream here. Whoa! Why is my ES? It's like off the screen. That's how big it spiked there.
Is your hella zoomed in? No, I'm kidding.
How many's in long or been holding long for a long period of time? I was waiting for this confirmation here. We got this 15-minute retap. We got this the 180 tap at least. But the inversion, and then the fair value gap retracement, that's where I got entry in. Yeah, I think if you're watching the screen while we're talking about Apex, I think it was very clear that we're taking longs there. Break even stop. Break this. I don't think it went. Oh, there we go. We should push here. Been holding since the breaker, dude. If you've been holding since the breaker, that's like this breaker here. I would imagine that's like 60, 70 points already. You are balling. Lance, get your trade in, bro. Get your log. Make $100 real quick.
Bro, I don't even know if I want to log in a trade on Apex.
Oh wait, I don't think you need to. Wouldn't you already have 8 trading days? It's only 8 this time, not even 10.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, like, dude, they better approve me, dude.
Because you've been trading every day since your payout request, right? It was Friday.
Yeah.
Let's just look at it. You requested Friday. You traded Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You traded the rest of the week. It's 5 days. Okay. Just beside that. It'll be 4 days this week. And then also, if you trade Monday through Thursday of next week, that's already 8 already. So you should skip today.
Yeah, I don't really care. It's just, oh man, I don't know.
Eman said, "I think we drop here while everyone's looking upside for this long." He said, "I think we drop here." I hope not, man. I hope we actually get a pop over 180 and then finally a drive inside this 15-minute. We're trading in power hour. That's like I would rarely trade power hour. If I get trailed out the last one.
Yeah, we've kind of just been on slow off this 5-minute.
Yeah, I think that's it. Just got trailed out. I took one at 179 with its high, and the last one just took me out at that recent low here. That's gonna be it for me, guys. This is how long is the stream for? 2 hours and 30 minutes.
We've been on for 2 hours and 30 minutes?
Yeah. Since 1 p.m. It's 3:20 right now.
Holy shit, it has not felt that long.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, we basically watched price just slowly run down, like grind down for how long? Like a whole hour. And then we only got a nice move here at 2:20. So like an hour and 20 minutes. And then we got this nice low and then displacement. That's when we started getting longs. First long here, and then finally this is the next long move here.
I was eating that bowl for an hour.
Everyone that inversion. Yeah, so we were looking at this inversion first. I was going to take this entry, but we didn't get that. Instead, this is even better. This is more confirmation here. We get that drop to this 15-minute BPR. I think we all marked this 15-minute BPR. You can take this entry off this BPR, but I was using that to see if we can just retrace to it. Because it's a retrace to the previous inversion, and then the new 15-minute too. So basically, if you look at the 15-minute chart, we just retrace to a 15-minute gap here. Almost filled it, and then ideally we should run to the next area from internal to more of a external in a tight range here. So that's why I was looking at 193. It just took me out though, because I put in a trailing stop after that high was made or low was made. It looks like we're heading there now though. If you did break even, I think you should be good because my entry was like 168. It was very close.
All right, I'm probably gonna hop off here, Brian.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream too. So
I wasn't too proactive with trades today, but I'm probably just a show for today. But yeah, hopefully you guys did well, and keep watching Brian because he's the real deal. If you guys ever want someone consistent on YouTube, it's him. So yeah, keep following him, and yeah, hopefully you guys have a good rest of the day. Peace out, y'all.
Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary, the last trade. I'll be back. I won't be streaming tomorrow, which is Thursday. I won't be streaming Friday. Those 2 days off for sure. I'll be back Wednesday. Possibility to stream Wednesday, maybe, depending on when I get back in time. Because it's a 4-hour drive back from is it the Miami time back to the Tampa. So I don't even know I'll be back by time. Maybe just think of the next Thursday basically. I'm gonna be gone Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we'll be back Thursday. 4 days off, back Thursday, and then start rolling again. And I'm gonna try to make a lot of content in November, guys. I think we made a poll. Some of you guys were talking about trading models. Some people talk about a prop series, which is like trading to get a payout, walking you every step away there. We'll see if we can do everything we want there. And I think at the end of the day, I'll post my stats for the month before I leave, because I likely won't be trading while I'm gone. So I'll post that. You guys can use it inspo or just follow along. And that's it. Join the Discord if you want, because I think that's. I'll go over this before we leave. We had some pretty good trades. If you look at it's study material too. If you look at yesterday or today, both days, same thing as the other streams. It's good study material because in Discord it's an exact thing like how I trade on YouTube, but just in word format. So I'm like, okay, if this inverse is here, I'm gonna look for upside. I'm gonna look at this draw. We did that. We got this inversion. And I was looking for it to retrace back inside for the immediate draw was the relative highs, and then this is what happened. We took the trade, and I mentioned it in the chat. I think a handful of you guys took the trade with me. It is about 30 points there. So that's what carried me too. All right, I'm gonna end this here, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you guys next week.